Keep reading for more details. Kody Brown spotted in North Carolina, why? When the opportunity and time were right, Maddie Brown Brush moved with her husband and children to North Carolina. They had a fresh start and they came to love their new life. Eventually, Maddie and Caleb set down firm roots by purchasing a home. This was great stability, and Maddie's younger sister, Isabel Brown, ultimately decided to live with her. After Christine Brown Woolley left Kody Brown and moved to Utah, a lot changed, so Isabel felt she wanted to make a big one herself. Therefore, she entered a university in North Carolina and stayed with Maddie. Some of her siblings who lived close by came to visit, which was great. She lasted a year before she went home to Utah, but their other sister, Savannah Brown, decided to go to college there and live with Maddie. Janelle Brown started a farm with Maddie and Caleb, so she moved to NC, followed by Michael T. Padron Brown, her family, and Paydon Brown. Now, Kody has ventured up there from Flagstaff, despite not being on good terms with any of his Carolina family. A Reddit thread was started to share how Kody Brown was in North Carolina and spotted at a Lowe's. There was no rhyme or reason for this, but the OP wondered if he had reconciled with some of his kids behind the scenes. Kody was seen in NC to hang out with Janelle and all his kids. Either behind our backs because it's all fake for TV, or they're reconciling behind the scenes. Some fans were not convinced that this was the case. They did not think the children or Janelle could be that easily swayed to reconcile with Kody. More logical reasons. Other Sister Wives fans believed Kody Brown had connections in North Carolina, which is why he was there. He does a lot of gun shows, so he could be selling his products. For all we know, he's in town with a buddy, or for a gun show or something. He has a gun business on the side. I'd believe that before I jump to him visiting any of his family. Robyn wouldn't allow it. Gun shows are running, and NC is a great state for gun expos. It was also noted that Janelle Brown was just in Dallas, so she is not even in North Carolina to see Kody. Some were convinced he was desperate to make amends with the kids after Garrison Brown's passing. However, it still did not track. When Sister Wives began, the Browns continuously discussed how Utah's government considered their family illegal. They always discussed how concerned they felt that the police might show up and arrest all the adults. Over the years, it's been recognized that the threat was highly dramatized. However, it still confuses newer fans. Read on to see what fans are buzzing about online. A new fan questions why the Browns fled Utah. Many people around the world welcome children with multiple partners. Newer Sister Wives viewers don't always understand the history behind polygamy in Utah and its legal implications. Confused on legal threat, a viewer asked about the Browns on Reddit. Hi. I have a question about the whole controversy on Kody going to be potentially arrested for being a polygamist. I'm just confused legally on how that could happen. He's only legally married to one person, which is Mary at this point, because I'm watching season 2, the OP continued. They are packing to move to Vegas because of the threat of being arrested, but he's only married to Mary legally and the rest of his marriages are spiritual, so I'm confused what they're doing illegally. Legally you can have as many baby mamas as you want and you can live with as many women as you want. In most states, the Brown family's situation wouldn't have been much of an issue. However, when Utah became a state in 1896, there were problems with plural marriages overrunning the state. In order to earn statehood, the Utah government had to crack down on polygamy. This is also when the fundamentalist Mormon church split off from the mainstream church. Fundamentalist church members, including the AUB, chose to practice polygamy in secret while the mainstream church outright banned it. Other viewers offer their ideas on the subject. But as critics of the Brown family have pointed out over the years, law enforcement typically has more pressing matters to deal with than their polygamist living situation. Most agree TLC highly exaggerated the drama for the sake of ratings. I once read, if someone is willingly doing an illegal activity on TV, is it really illegal? There may have been the potential for welfare fraud, as that religion believes in bleeding the beast, aka milking the government programs for all they have. It was exaggerated for the show, and if they really had a desire to arrest them for fraud if they were abusing benefit programs, Utah could have had them extradited. But what makes Utah law interesting is that it isn't defined based on a second attempt at a legal marriage. From the law, my emphasis on a purports. Not in Utah. To become a state, Utah had to have a law that nobody could present as having more than one wife and/or not to cohabitate with more than one woman. Bigamy is illegal in all 50 states and is a different issue than presenting with multiple wives. It's absolutely no secret that Robyn Brown is Cody's favorite wife, no matter how frequently the two deny it. It's become abundantly clear to viewers that Robyn exerts a tremendous amount of control and influence over Cody's decisions. She's ramped up her manipulation tactics in recent years, but old clips leave fans to believe she's always been this way. Sister Wives fans point out Robyn Brown always get what she wants. This season, fans have watched Robyn come to grips with the fact she can't get her way when it comes to the plural family unit. She frequently resorts to tears, annoying viewers. In past seasons, she always managed to get her way, no matter what. All the kids moved around a lot, but Robyn gets her way, a viewer recently posted on Reddit. We all decided that Robyn needed to be the first person to get a house, Mary shares in a clip from the show's early days. My kids have moved around a lot, so we wanted to get them in a home and settle as quickly as possible, Robyn adds. I found this one neighborhood, the good school district they wanted, the family's real estate agent says in her own confessional. There were a few houses for rent in a small area, so we just drove around until we found something Robyn liked. The rest of the clip features Janelle, Christine, and some of their children discussing how difficult the Las Vegas move has been for them. Their rentals were half an hour away from the school, which made it incredibly difficult for them to get all the kids out the door and to school on time. Angry viewers sound off in the comments. Most other viewers agreed this clip proved Robyn Brown always gets her way. But on top of that, it also proves the other family members sincerely did care and welcome her into the family. Other Redditors left comments including, "Can someone finally show all of this? Shh. *T to Robyn and remind her of how everyone went above and beyond to make her and her kids a priority? And please follow up with every time she's lied about how they didn't, and show those girls too since they seem to have been brainwashed. I don't think Robyn knew how much the OGs had moved. I remember around the time of the Flagstaff move Robyn's head looked like it was going to explode when the OG3 started taking about how many times they had moved. This is despicable. Princess Robyn gets what she wants again. The Brown family is a lot of things, but they made sure when Robyn and her kids first entered the family that they were comfortable and welcomed. This is just one moment where they really went out of their way and put their needs aside to ensure they felt important. It's just so crazy to see Robyn and her spawn villainized.